Hey everybody, so no makeup today, so you're just gonna have to just accept the beauty. I was gonna post this next week, but I'm gonna post it today because I've gotten a lot of good feedback and a lot of good just responses from you guys wanting to hear more and learn more. And so my next guy, he's definitely the funnest of them all. His name is Brent, y'all. I'm gonna call him Brent. Again, if you know me, don't tag nobody. His name is Brent. And this guy, we were best of friends throughout middle school and some of high school. And that's the only reason I believe that till this day, we still have like decent conversation. I mean, we don't talk like all the time every day or much at all, but I know that if I were to be like, hey, what's up? How are you? Or, you know, I need some help, or, you know, can you give me some advice? Like, he would be like, hey, what's up? Because we were best friends first. So this guy taught me the importance of friendship. After I look back at it, I'm like, man, we weren't really dating for that long. So I'll tell you, when we were best friends, he would walk all the way to my house every morning just so I wouldn't have to walk by myself to school. So it wasn't just him though, it was him and a couple other friends that would come and wait for me outside of my house while I got ready and did whatever I had to do, and just so they could walk me to school. And so we were such good friends that, you know, one day he's just like, you know, Joe, I really like you and I want to date you. And I was like, whoa, wait, no, we're best friends. That's going to ruin our friendship. What do you mean? And he's like, you never know. And I'm like, what could possibly go wrong? Yeah. It didn't like ruin our friendship, but it did. You can't really jump back from like dating and how it happened. So, he was so like he was my soul. He's my soulmate, y'all. I believe he was my soulmate. No, there's no such thing. And I'll explain that too. But in my head at the time, he was like, he was my soulmate. He was so goofy, and we were so goofy together. He was the guy that matched my level of crazy and goofiness. And it's like, you know, when I was with him, I just felt like all the crazy just, you know, came to an end anytime he would give me a hug. I felt safe. I felt, you know, peaceful. And I felt like I could confide in him. Like I could tell him everything. We would spend 5 hours on the phone, like randomly, just talking about nothing, about stupid stuff. And, you know, so like when we broke up, oh, my soul felt like it got ripped out of my chest. I mean, he left me, y'all. He left me for a girl that was my best friend, and I still love her. She knows I do. And he taught me that I was very clingy. I had to reflect on the inside, man, because when we broke up, I remember the day, and I could feel it that we were going to break up. I felt something was wrong. Girls always feel it. I don't care what y'all say. Girls always know when something's wrong. And so I could feel it, and he basically, I texted him like 12 times, because he would text me back, and I found out that I was clingy, and I just want to stress the importance, guys. So y'all already know some of my history. So with this guy, I felt like I couldn't live without him. I couldn't breathe without him. I couldn't live another day. He was my best friend. He was my everything. He was my world. You know, he was my best friend. And so when we broke up, I lost a best friend and I lost my boyfriend. I loved him so much, man. And I thought I couldn't live without him. Like my whole world fell apart. You know, I really I got depressed for a little bit, man. Yeah, I was like 14, but still, like, it doesn't matter. That was so deep. Like, I will forever remember that breakup. I cried so bad that day. And like, if you're watching this, you know, I love you to pieces, man. No hard feelings. And I wish you the best in your relationship now. That I hope that you're happy, and you deserve happiness. You do. You have a great heart. Totally different now. Like, we were young and stupid. And so, of course, tell me of the relationships that you've been with when you were 14, if they lasted. But he was awesome, man. And I want to talk to you guys about this little thing called soul ties. This is what I learned from him. I learned that when you establish an emotional connection with someone, and also like a physical, like, oh, we didn't have sex or anything like that, but when you establish, like, you know, the hugs and the kisses and the, oh my gosh, like, you know, holding hands and You know, I'm not saying any of that is bad. However, I am saying that you establish a soul tie. You ever broke up with someone and felt like a part of you left and you can never get that back? Yeah, I think we've all been there. That's called a soul tie. With him, I felt like my whole soul left. I felt my whole soul left, y'all. Obviously, it didn't. But, you know, it taught me that the stronger the bond, the more part of you leaves you, that you feel like you can never get back. And part of you, like when you date someone or you become so emotionally intertwined with them, a part of you becomes a part of them, and a part of them becomes a part of you. And this person, you know, I'm not in love with him, y'all. I know I praise him a lot because we were best friends. Like this, I probably, out of all the guys that I've talked to or dated or whatever, this one I can truly say was my best friend before we even went there, before we even talked. And that's why I believe, like, to this day, that's the foundation, that was our foundation. And that's why I can still talk to him till this day. And so don't jump into a relationship just to jump into a relationship. Get to know the person's heart. But talking about back to soul ties, you know, the closer you are to a person, the more physical contact you have with a person, the more emotional contact you have with a person, the more your soul gets intertwined with this person. And that's why every breakup, that's why you feel like a part of you can never get back. That's why the longer you've been together, or the more emotional, how do I put, down payments that you had and investments into this person, the more it hurts before you leave the person. So before you share your heart with someone, this was for guys and girls, just make sure that you are ready. You are ready to intermingle your soul with that person, because that's exactly what happens. And so when this person and me broke up, I felt like my soul left me, and a part of my heart I never got back. You know, and so I can get into the spiritual part about it later, but I just wanted to share that bit of knowledge with you so that you can learn, you know, with the foundation of your relationship, if what it started, that's what it's going to take to keep it. And that's why I believe we stayed friends even until after we broke up. Now, the foundation of our relationship was a friendship, and so that's why we're able to stay friends. For some of y'all, the foundation of your relationship is material. If that's gone, your relationship is gone. For some of y'all, the foundation of your relationship is your brokenness. If one of you gets healed, you won't know how to relate to the other person anymore. Or either they have to jump on the plane, or you guys are going to grow apart. For some of y'all, the foundation of your relationship is sex or physical attraction. And let me tell you, what you get a relationship with, that's what you're going to have to keep it with. And then you're wondering, why does he only like me, or why does he only hit me up just for physical contact? Well, that's what the foundation of your relationship with it. I dare you, take it away and see what happens. See if the person really loves you for who you are, for your heart, for who you are as a person. And I'm not just talking about ladies, men too, because girls are just as bad nowadays and will use you for your penis and your paycheck. And excuse my language, y'all, but that's exactly what happens. And I want to say sorry to all the guys that have experienced that, and sorry to all the girls we've experienced guys just being, you know, with us just because they want something from us, because they want to have sex with us, you know. And for ladies, be careful. If you're materialistic, like, don't be with the guy because of materialism. They can see past that. So just remember, I learned from him soul ties and foundations, guys. So start looking into your soul ties and start looking into your foundations, and you'll start thinking twice, I would hope, before you start investing your heart and emotions and times into somebody. Check your foundations and check your soul ties. I'll talk to you guys next time about contender number 3. Much love, you guys. Talk to you later.